have to change our business model because there is a sense of urgency. The Malabo Declaration gives us only 5 years to eradicate hunger from the African continent. And if we don't eradicate hunger in the coming 5 years, or maybe even the SDG period of 10 years, it is only the African continent which is going to remain as a place where there is hunger and people below poverty line in a mass. The rest of the continents like Asia, because of the China moving very fast in poverty reduction, they will make hunger zero. Of course, they have made already zero. But on the other hand, the poverty alleviation and the eradication will be also, to my knowledge, will be zero in China. So that brings Asia into the picture, that most of the people will be, above the poverty line and have a decent life. But if we don't go with a sense of urgency, and all partners collectively discharging their responsibility, then our continent is going to be the only continent where poverty prevails in a mass. So this is why the remaining 5 years in the Malabo Declaration is a critical time, and AGRF should work in such a way that we transform our agriculture quickly and bring about this revolution we are seeking for. And similarly, the remaining 10 years of the SDG period is also a very important period. So after evaluating the 10 years performance so far, yes, there is progress, but it's not transformative. So we need to transform this issue, and we are only remaining with 10 years. So that calls for a sense of urgency and calls for action now. Very well, and so countries should understand, leaders should be also work with a sense of urgency to achieve these targets. So this is a very important moment, and it comes in a time when Rwanda as a country, which has been very exemplary and a model in Africa, and now AGRF has a new way. We used to have events annually, but this time we said, okay, we have to engage all the stakeholders throughout the year. We have now 23 partners, but we want to elevate this to 35 partners. And we can't do that because there are many interests now coming in to the AGRF. But not only increasing the number of partners, but we have to have lead partners in a certain areas of engagement, and this will be throughout the year engagement, not only event coming. So we will be having this in Rwanda as a secretariat host, and every the other year it's moving to other African countries, but the Secretariat will be stably staying in Rwanda to discharge the new responsibility of having different events and performances and actions throughout the year. So this is the change we are introducing now. For sure we can if we change our methodology. Many countries have done. China has moved in such a way that 670 million people came out of poverty within 20 years. So why not? In Africa, we do have less than this one. So if we move very fast, as a latecomers, we have also an advantage to learn from those who eradicated poverty and then act very quickly and act expeditiously with a sense of urgency. If we can't do that, if there is political commitment, if there is support from the grassroots, and all the partners move with the same ideals, in the same direction, I think we can achieve.